Hello, you sweet, sweet scholars. We are here today to learn a little bit about how to set up your workspace, work independently on one-point perspective, and then clean up. So right now you can see that I am in my house, not the school. And the reason I'm in my house is because I'm not allowed to go to the school. So you might be in your house as well if you're watching this video. And I'm just going to talk to you like you're at home and not at school. So the first thing you're going to need for this is you are going to need a pencil. You're going to need a pencil sharpener. And you're going to need an eraser. Now, if you don't have a pencil sharpener, you can obtain one somehow, probably, next time an older sibling or you or your guardians go to the grocery store. You can buy a pencil sharpener there potentially, but if you can't find one or you can't get your hands on one, you can use a sharp object to sharpen your pencils. So for instance, I have these like cute little kid scissors. I stole them from my kids. And you can take some scissors like this and you can actually just stand over the garbage can and you can sharpen your pencil by scraping it toward the point like this. You would push a little bit harder. If you don't have kid scissors, maybe you could use something a little more aggressive. Just kidding. Don't do that. Just use the kid scissors or get a sharpener. Okay. Okay. So you need that. And then you're also going to need a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, and I don't actually have a ruler at my house, that doesn't worry me though, because I can use any straight edge. And you're going to need a worksheet. Now, if you've been to the school or you have a printer, you can print one of the worksheets off on your own. I did that. However, you don't really need this printed out. Some people prefer it to be right there and holding it in their hands. And if you're one of those people, try to get a printout either from the school or from your house. But if you don't, you can just open it up on your computer. Hey, so if you can't get your worksheet printed out at your house, or if you can't get it from the school, what you're going to do is just open it up from the Google Classroom, like you see here, and you can, zoom it in or zoom it out, and you'll look at the computer, and then you'll draw. So once you have your worksheet, all of your materials, you're going to get started on these worksheets. And the way that they work is they're like step by step. So this little square here that you see that has this horizontal horizon line, you would draw that here. Now, if you're drawing off your computer or this isn't a big enough space for you to draw, you can just use a blank piece of paper, piece of notebook paper, any paper will do. So you'll start by drawing the horizontal horizon line. And the next one says vanishing point with a teeny little baby dot there. Pink. So you would make the little dot. And then in the next one, we've got square, square, square. So you would make a square, and a square. And the next one, it says orthogonal lines with little lines going from each corner down to the vanishing point. So basically, whoop, 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 you follow this along, drawing it here in this space or on this extra piece of paper until you get down here and your work looks like this. So you're actually going to be working on one of the things that you're getting graded on for this assignment, which is create works of visual art and design that demonstrate increasing levels of mastery in skills and techniques. So what I mean by being able to demonstrate increasing levels of mastery is that you actually just get better at something. And in this case, you're going to be getting better at one-point perspective. So let's pretend that this is a scale of art mastery, so total awesomeness. And over here on the left, we have the total novice who knows nothing. So this is an absolute, total, complete beginner at one-point perspective. And over here, we have the total indisputable master. Boom. So we go all the way from here to here. Most of us are probably somewhere in here. And what I'm grading you on this assignment isn't whether or not you can become the total indisputable master. I don't actually care that much about that. But what I do care about is that you go from wherever you are and you move in this direction. So let's say you are here, and you move boop, to right here. That means that you're going to pass this assignment or get a decent proficient or above grade on this assignment. If you move from here, you are here, to bloop all the way over here, and you make a ton of progress, even if you don't make it quite as far as like someone else, you might actually end up getting a higher score because of how much you improve. So that's the standard that I'm scoring you on, whether or not you can make progress like toward mastery, not whether or not you can reach mastery. So what you can do if you're at home like me is you can just take a piece of paper and fold it in half, or a folder that you have, and you can just keep all your work together in here, whether it's a piece of paper or whatever, and you can even you can write art on there if you want. So that's kind of how you're going to clean up. You're either going to tape things into your process journal or keep them together in some kind of a folder. And then you will put your materials away. If you already have like an art system set up at your house, you can use the system that you already have. But if you don't, maybe get a jar or like a yogurt container or a sour cream container or something, and you can just label it and keep all your art stuff in there. And then you won't lose it. And next time it's time to do art, all of your stuff will be together. So I hope that you have a wonderful time working on these worksheets. Bye.